Here's kind of a quick agenda of what we're going to do tonight. We're going to talk about some past Commodores. We're going to introduce some past Commodores. We've got a fantastic skit that's going to get put on tonight. Fantastic skit.
Don't oversell.
Undersell, over-deliver.
Then we're going to introduce some the sailors. We're going to go through the invitational on the long distance, even though we've already awarded those, so we're still going to talk about it a little bit. We're going to give out some other awards. A couple of those are brand new to the Yacht Club, so I hope that you like those. And then we're going to do the series awards plus the King Series trophy. Then we're going to have a great video by Beth Marias. Beth has joined us tonight. So anybody who thinks that they ought to leave early, you better stay for the video because it's going to be fantastic. And then we've got some board business to do. Anybody who's been to the Awards Banquet before, you know that we bring up the past board, talk about a couple of things that the board has done this year, and then go on to the 2013 board. So I just want to tell you, I'm the Commodore. I'm Paul Stevenson. In case some of you don't know who I am, I think I probably introduced myself to every event. Finished my first year as Commodore. I really enjoyed it. It was fantastic. A great board that we had in 2012. I'm excited to talk about that part of it when we get to that part in the presentation. Paul Fetterman is our race chairman. Paul is in Argentina. He couldn't be there tonight. This is usually his deal, is to stand up and do all the stuff I'm doing tonight. I felt really bad about it. But one of the weird things that he said to me before he left to go to Argentina was, he says, well, I'll look in on you while I'm in Argentina. I don't think that you can do that, Paul. You're going to be in Argentina. There's no way that you're going to see this at all. And he said, I'll look in on you. And I said, no, Paul, you won't, seriously, because you're going to be all the way in Argentina. And so I've wondered all day long, I'm thinking, I'm really waiting for that shoe to drop and figure out, how can he possibly see in, right?
Yeah.
So here's what I'm going to ask everybody to do is just kind of look away from the screen. If we look away, he'll probably go away. And we don't have to worry about Fetterman for the rest of the night. Go away, Paul. Seriously, you can't see. There you go. Okay. So we got rid of Fetterman, so we're Fetterman free. Well, we're Paul Fetterman free for the night. How about a round of applause for that? One of the things I wanted to do tonight to kind of start off is I think it's very important is that we recognize past Commodores because of the fact that they gave up their time and put up a lot of work. Now that I know in 1 year what work it takes, so I'd like to recognize past Commodores. And I know the majority of them are here that I've got on my list. So if you can, please stand when I say your name. I would appreciate that. Hans Hagen.
Okay.
Hans Hagen. Hans Hagen was Commodore of the Yacht Club in 1973 and 1994. Right? I also notice in the audience that Pete Pierce is here. So Pete, stand up. 1991 and 1992, thank you, Pete. Bob Mulhall, I know you're here. 1985 for Bob Mulhall, fantastic. Linda Dean never came in, right? Linda's one of our sailors now. You'll see her up on the slideshow. Linda was Commodore in 1996. Then there was a guy that kind of probably started it all, Ray Staton. Ray was Commodore in 18 1956. They actually ran as Commodore 2002, 2003, 2004, and 2009. And no matter what the rest of us do, you know, I run into Augie Grosses, for instance, and Augie says, "Hey Paul, how you doing?" And then Ray walks up and he goes, "Hey Commodore." So no matter how long you're Commodore, I think there's only one Commodore of the Yacht Club. It's Ray Staton. Next one shows up on my list is Scott Lear. Scott was 2005, 2006, and as most of you know, and I should have said this about Pete as well, Scott still serves as Junior Sailing Commodore, so he still is the Commodore, even though he moved on to Junior Sailing. Patty Parker. Parker was Commodore from 2010 to 2011. Had a great job. And then, of course, once again, I'm Paul Stevenson in 2012. So, if you don't want to see the skit, and I understand, now's the time to leave. I'm now going to introduce the skit from these fine gentlemen.
And lady. And the Capitan.
Could you say a little bit while I'm doing
It's the same parts, Paul.
No animals were hurt in the making of this skit.